In a surprising development, former U.S. President Donald Trump recently claimed that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi had agreed to stop purchasing Russian oil. This statement, made during a rally, quickly caught the attention of both international media and governments. Trump asserted that during a recent conversation with Modi, the Indian leader had pledged to cease buying Russian oil, a move that would align with the West's stance on reducing dependence on Russian energy following the invasion of Ukraine. "I was not happy that India was buying oil," Trump stated, and he assured me today that they will not be buying oil from Russia. However, the Indian government wasted no time in refuting Trump's claims. In an official statement, New Delhi clarified that it was not aware of any such agreement or conversation. A spokesperson for the Indian government firmly rejected Trump's assertion, emphasizing that India's energy policies are driven by its national interests and are not subject to external claims or political pressure. The spokesperson further emphasized that India's energy needs are vast and require a diversified approach, one that includes sourcing oil from various regions, including Russia. "We are not aware of any such conversation or commitment," the spokesperson stated, underscoring that India continues to make decisions based on its own energy security needs. This discrepancy between Trump's claims and India's response has sparked a wave of speculation and confusion. Some political analysts believe that Trump's comments may have been misinterpreted or exaggerated. Others, however, argue that this could be an example of diplomatic maneuvering, where statements are made to pressure India into aligning more closely with Western sanctions on Russia. Despite these differing views, experts agree that India's relationship with Russian oil remains an essential component of its energy strategy. India is one of the largest importers of Russian oil, a situation that developed in part due to the deep discounts offered by Russia following Western sanctions. Since the war in Ukraine began, Russia has sought new markets for its energy exports, and India has become a major beneficiary of this shift, with its oil imports from Russia soaring. For India, this relationship is not just about economics, but also about ensuring energy security, which is crucial for the country's growing economy. However, a sudden halt to these imports would not only be impractical, but could also have significant ramifications for India's energy infrastructure and economy. Shifting away from Russian oil would require considerable adjustments in supply chains, logistics, and possibly higher costs for alternative sources of energy. This complexity highlights the challenges that India faces in balancing its foreign policy objectives with its domestic energy needs. As the situation continues to unfold, it is expected that both the U.S. and Indian governments will engage in diplomatic discussions to clarify the matter. The United States, under the Biden administration, has been working to encourage countries like India to reduce their dependence on Russian energy. But the path forward remains unclear. India, on the other hand, will likely continue to prioritize its energy security while navigating the delicate geopolitical waters of its relationships with both the West and Russia. This story is far from over, and as more information becomes available, it will undoubtedly remain a key topic of international debate.